Hey, what's up, guys? This is Brian from Whisper Status 74. We have some more Sony news, and unlike the news from the day before, where it was about firmware updates maybe not being trickled down to displays as new as 2019, 2018, this is great news even for non-gamers, and I'll explain to you why. Sony PlayStation 5 coming in 2020 holiday season will include a 4K Blu-ray optical drive. Now, people that don't game, why is this important? It shows you a dedication to the Blu-ray format, not just for games. Many of us PC players, non-PC players, have had to use Steam and other just ease of use, and using PC games with a key and a disc just wasn't worth it. So downloading games on Xbox Live isn't really the death of physical media as it is with film. Because I'm not streaming games on Xbox or PlayStation. I'm downloading them to my hard drive and I'm playing them. There's still an argument there that someone could take it from you. That I understand. But this is great news for physical media. The PlayStation 5 will be an enormous release. And for me, the dedication of Xbox to have a Blu-ray drive and then a 4K Blu-ray drive was definitely a step in the right direction. You didn't need an extra player. Sony PlayStation Pro did not support a 4K Blu-ray drive, which I thought was a big mistake, and showed that they were getting away from it. And that is something that is so important to us that love physical media, not just in games, more importantly for films. This is reported on Bluray.com, which is reporting from Wired. You can get that article here, but you can just look up PlayStation 5. There's not an article for me really to link. This article basically talks about mostly the gaming aspect of it, but the part that's in bold print from Bluray.com. Additionally, the company has confirmed the PS5 will use 100 gigabyte optical discs inserted into an optical drive that doubles as a 4K Blu-ray player. Keep in mind, guys, that the PS3 alone kept a lot of the, or I wouldn't say alone, but really kept the Blu-ray market flowing. A lot of people had that as their dedicated Blu-ray player. To get away from that is another nail in the coffin for physical media, which we all love so much. The fact that PlayStation 5 is including it and doubling it as a 4K player, yes, for games, that's fine. I'm sure you'll still be able to download them and do what you do with Steam and the PlayStation Store. But the dedication to Blu-ray going forward is great news for all of us that love physical media, especially in the movie space. Remember, we're not downloading games, you're playing them uncompressed. Streaming movies, they are compressed. To me, streaming is an unnecessary evil. It is convenient. Watch it on your phone, watch this on your phone, but physical media will always be king from the ownership aspect and the quality aspect, the differences in it. And I have a few videos coming that will illustrate the differences in macro blocking and dark scenes. Physical media will always be there. And if you guys are watching what's happening with Google Stadia, for instance, we'll do a video on that. The difference in quality, the micro judder, the framing problems, the drops below 60. What's interesting about that in regards to gaming is when you're watching a movie, that's not as evident. When you're watching gaming and you're seeing the frame rate, that's happening with all of your films and your movies and your shows. It's just not as evident. It just doesn't stream. It doesn't stutter. But that little dip in quality is noticeable at times. There are times where things take a while to load in. Nothing is better audio-wise, nothing's better visual-wise than physical media. And for me, and for many of you, this is amazing news. Not saying that you should buy a PlayStation 5, but the fact that they're actually including it, when my PC's optical drive hasn't been used in years, it's just too arduous to get the key and order the discs. And even a lot of games now, just buying them online simply because it's easier and I want them at launch versus going to the store. It is amazing to have this. To me, this is amazing that they are dedicating to that. Dedicating, that means in the future, discs aren't going anywhere. Now, is it just games? I'm sure, but you could still download games. This is showing me a commitment to Blu-ray discs going forward. And for me and many of you in this community, that is amazing news. And as we watch the stock diminish, I just did a video in a place called Game Exchange, which I'll launch tomorrow, where they have used movies, used games, used everything. Support those stores, but don't give up on physical media. Streaming is a very convenient, necessary evil. But physical media, man, the power goes out, power goes on, you lose your internet, pop in that disc. It is always there. All right, guys, let me know what you think about this article or the news that the PlayStation 5. Remember, this isn't something I care about in terms of gaming, but it just shows that commitment to me, physical media, in regards to Blu-ray, that they'll be doing 4K Blu-ray, which shows me they'll be supporting it for years to come. The PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox are going to be absolute beasts that I think will be around for years. And then I think we'll have the incremental upgrades that you've seen with the Xbox One X, and that's just my opinion. You'll be able to buy the next one up. And the fact that they don't have the PlayStation 5 without an optical drive, which they could save space, definitely save money, I think it's huge. If they had said this was going to play 4K Blu-ray games and not movies, or have that little bit of addition, that would be terrible news. To me, this is great news. Physical media people, let me know what you think. I'm very excited that this is being offered. I know to many of you it's not a big deal. You can still buy your 4K players. I get that. But the more developers that jump off, like we saw with the death of HDVD and the death of certain formats, certain companies just stop supporting it. And each huge company that stops is a huge blow to whatever format we're talking about. Here, we just want physical media to continue. 4K Blu-rays, 8K down the road, but 4K Blu-ray player is awesome. Doesn't say 8K Blu-ray player, that's a discussion for another time. But thank you as always, guys. Keep it positive. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for all of your thoughts and your perspective. I appreciate and respect all of your opinions. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you excited? Are you happy? Physical media lives on. I'm very happy about it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.